what's going on. Um, I didn't really make a comment on this first because I want to kind of get more of the information on it. But what happened with Cam Newton at that camp? Um, we can't have that. I talked to a guy, did an interview last year with a legend from Birmingham, big guy in the community, tremendous athlete, had a stellar career at Miles College, tried out and played in the NFL, played arena football. I played semi-pro with the guy. He was great in basketball, tremendous athlete. Now he's doing a lot of things for the community. He's being anointed and blessed by God. He's helping people. He's running fitness. He's running camps. So I asked him a question, and the question was, why did you bring your camp to the West Side? Because a lot of times the Cornelius Bennett's and certain players, they wouldn't even come to the West Side. Now, obviously, Sam Shea did, but I think for me, when I see this, and I know the guy said Cam was talking, in which Cam may be wrong, but the thing we have to think about, man, is that in the eyes of the community, it looks worse on you than it does him. And then when you watch the video, obviously people tend to forget Cam Newton is 6'5", 250. He runs a 4.4 or 4.5 40. This guy played in the SEC at Auburn. Then he was a starting quarterback in the NFL, an MVP, won state championships in high school, junior college, and college, and went to a Super Bowl. I still think he can play, and I still think he can not just be a starter, but he can be an elite level quarterback. He can. We know Drew Brees played in the latter part of his career, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning. So it's nothing for me to say I can't see him do it in the right situation. But several things I thought were interesting is that these guys tend to forget. He played at Carolina, which had the worst offensive line in football. So he's used to getting hit. But the issue I have with this is that when we do stuff like this, and like they said on TV, it makes us look bad. It makes us look bad. We got to stop making us look bad. And these incidents like this, and I'm just glad it didn't turn out into a shootout like normally things happen. You know, anybody who grow up African American, know in today's time, something like this would end with maybe not nobody hurt, but guns would have been fired. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of athletes have steered clear from even doing things in the black community. Most of the time they go to the white side of town. They're going to go over here. They're going to go over there. But we have to do better. We have to accept our failures. And we have to understand that it's for the kids, both of them. Cam Newton came out. He took responsibility for it. But ultimately, he's the big name in the situation. He's going to take a hit, but the media and the world is going to look at him as the victim because he's Cam Newton. And you have to understand that and decipher that. And I'm not jumping on anybody. I'm not past judgment. But we just got to work together and do better. We have to do better, especially when it comes to these kids, man. With these camps, 7-on-7, these passing camps are big in recruiting. Coaches are looking at these, looking at how, quarterbacks throw, route running, how running backs run their routes. They're looking at these things, and they recruiting off these. Camps are big. These are some of the main things they're doing at these Nike Open, these Reebok Opens, these Under Armour, these invitation-only camps. They're running these passing camps, and this could have a negative effect. This may cause sponsorship. This may cause people to draw away from Cam when Cam's trying to help, because he don't have to do this. Cam Newton got on a podcast and he said his signing bonus and other things didn't make him happy. What brought him joy was every week when he saw $750,000 deposited into his checking account. Just saying. So the man's straight. He still does advertising. Obviously, he's getting big in social media. I mean, he, for all intents, looked like he took care of his money, and he's still likable. I mean, right now, when you set yourself up like Cam set himself up, you can always go do autographs and charge $5 or $10 and make a living. I mean, plenty of people do it. Your name, your rights, and your image can always bring you a good paycheck. People will just pay to sit and listen to him talk. He can go down to Auburn and he can just open up a floor and maybe charge $100, and I guarantee you the room will sell out. Thousands of people. At least 10 to 20,000 people come see an Auburn legend. So we have to think, man, sometimes we have to put our pride and our feelings aside and realize, man, this man is trying to help us, not hurt us. That's all I want to say. I hope we do better. I hope we teach one, we see something, say something, do better, learn, grow, and get better as community and as people, because we just can't have this. We got so many negative things going on. We really just cannot have this. We got to work together and do better. Both parties took accountability. I hope they can iron things out and we can get back to what it's supposed to be, about the kids. Thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.